Assalamu alaikum students. Today we have to start the new chapter for the fluid dynamics that is related to the subject mechanics with the course code PHY 304 and credit hours of this subject are 3. Now we will first discuss about the chapter fluid dynamics. There are few goals which are to be understood for the fluid dynamics. The basic concept for the this chapter is to understand the static and dynamic concept of the fluid flows. The whole chapter describes the basic information on the statics, kinematics, and dynamics of the fluids. These includes the studies and study the properties of the fluids, fluid statics, dimensional analysis, fundamentals of the fluid flow, the fluid resistance, compressible flow, and the fluid measurement. Now, first of all, we will discuss here few contents in the topic we are going to discuss. First of all, we are going to discuss about the fluid introduction. Few properties related to the fluid are viscosity and the drag force. Then we will here discuss after that fluid mechanics. After this, we will be able to discuss the types of the fluid flow. There are two types, that are the laminar flow and the turbulent flow. Then after this we will be able to describe the characteristics of the fluid flow. In the last, there are few applications which we'll discuss here for your interest in the fluid dynamics, which are related to the real. Now here first of all which you see is the slide regarding the showing the fluid. The first definition we can define for the fluid is that the fluid is a substance which is able to be deformed by applying some force. It means the substance which is able to be deformed is called the fluid. In easy wording, we can say that the substance having the ability to flow is called the fluid. The fluid phases depend upon the matter states, that are the liquid gases and the plasma. And few examples for this are the water as a liquid as well as a fluid at room temperature, and air is a gas as well as a fluid at the room temperature. Fluid is a study that is related to the very few eras in the past, and it has been very interesting field for the scientists, mathematicians, and the engineers to discuss, as it is always seen in the real life and the applications depend upon the fluid dynamics. So first of all we have to understand about the fluid and then we have to apply them on the real life applications. This fluid interest has been developed by the past, and it was first discussed by the Archimedes when he studied for the buoyancy principle for finding the gold in the sea level for his king. Now we will discuss what is fluid properties. The fluid properties are first of all viscosity and the drag force. Now what is viscosity? You have some concept that what is viscosity. The viscosity is the frictional effect between the layers of the fluid flowing. As you know, the fluid have some layers, one on each other, and they slide over each other, so providing some frictional effect. If this frictional effect is large, then the viscosity is said to be high, or you can say the coefficient of the viscosity will be large. And if the frictional effect between the layers is small, then you can say that the viscosity of the fluid is small. Uh, the example for the fluid having a large coefficient viscosity is the tar and honey, and the fluid having the small coefficient of viscosity we can say is. Now the second property which we discuss for the fluid is the drag force. When the fluid flows or any object flows from the fluid, it experiences a force, that is a retarding force, that is called drag force, and it is equal and opposite to the gravitational force in the upward direction, as you can see here from the picture, showing that the object is falling with the terminal velocity under the gravitational force, but the fluid is providing the drag force with some velocity in the upward. Now we will discuss for the fluid mechanics. There are many branches for physics, in which in this there is one field, that is fluid mechanics, that deals with the studies of the fluids and the forces acting on them. I just said in the beginning that the fluid is that substance that experiences some force and is deformed. So it means the fluids that are liquid or gases, they experience some force, and the study of this fluid is called the fluid mechanics. Now, fluid mechanics is divided into three parts regarding depending upon the um, behavior of the fluid. If the fluid is at rest, then the fluid is called the fluid statics. If the fluid is in motion, it is said fluid kinematics. And if the fluid is in motion, then the effect of the force is studied is called the. Here you can see the three definitions for the fluid mechanics. Fluid statics, the study of the fluids at rest. Fluid kinematics, the study of the fluids in the motion. Fluid dynamics, the study of the forces, effect of forces in the motion, in the fluid motion. Now here we are able to discuss the types of the fluid flow. The fluid has two types. The one is the laminar flow and the second is the turbulent flow. First of all, we are describing here the laminar flow. Now, as you have the idea for the fluid and the fluid substance and the what is drag force and viscosity, when now for describing the laminar flow, when the every particle of the fluid during the flow has the constant velocity and no particle is crossing each other in the constant pressure and density, and have a regular pattern, is called the laminar flow. This laminar flow is also called the streamline flow. The streamlines never cross each other, so the fluid here must be non-compressible and non-rotational. This behavior is shown under below in the pictures, as you can see on the picture on the left side as well as on the right hand side. No lines are crossing each other, and the particles have the constant speed and velocity and the density. The overall layers are in the linear motion. Now, the next flow is the turbulent flow. The turbulent means disturbance. So we can define the turbulent flow as the irregular flow and non-steady flow of the fluid. It means the velocity, pressure and density of the fluid does not remain constant, and it is not uniform. You can see in the picture depicted below that the flow is not regular, but it is irregular, and the particles are in circular motion or rotational motion and trying to cross each other. So that is not a laminar flow, that is called a turbulent flow. Example of turbulent flow are smoke of a cigarette and the wakes left in the water after moving the ships in the water. Now, after this